It was the last day of July. The long hot summer was drawing to a close, and we, the weary pilgrims of London pavement, were beginning to think of the cloud shadows on the cornfields and the autumn breezes on the seashore. For my own poor part, the fading summer left me out of health, out of spirits, and if the truth must be told, out of money. During the past year I had not managed my professional resources as carefully as usual, and my extravagance now limited me to the prospect of spending the autumn economically, between my mother's cottage in Hampstead and my own chambers in town. The evening, I remember, was still and cloudy, the London air was at the heaviest, the distant hum of the street traffic was at its finest, the small pulse of the life within me and the great heart of the city around me seemed to be sinking in unison, languidly and more languidly, with the sinking sun. I roused myself from the book which I was dreaming over rather, the reading, and left my chambers to meet the cool night air which I was accustomed to spend with my mother and my sister. So I turned my step northward in the direction of Hampstead. Events which I have yet to relate make it necessary to mention in this place that my father had been dead some years, at the period of which I am now writing, and that my sister Sarah and I were the sole survivors of a family of 5 children. My father was a drawing master before me. His exertions had made him highly successful in his profession, and his affectionate anxiety to provide for the future of those who were dependent on his labors had impelled him, from the time of his marriage, to devote to the instrument of his life a much larger portion of his income than most men consider it necessary to set aside for the purpose.